L。
都係咁嘅貓樣嘅。
佢冇肚噶嘛呢隻。
Thank you for joining me. In this 4-part series, we'll hike the Fisherman's Trail. We are now at the Seven Rivers bus station. We travel about 2.5 hours to Porto Covo, where we start our journey. After unloading our luggages, we had our dinner in this restaurant. We had the codfish with cream and the baked octopus. This is the church of Porto Covo. It was built in the late 18th century. The churches and the nearby buildings' walls are whitewashed. This is to disperse heat from the abundant sunlight. In the center of the central square, there is a public fountain, which its water was once supplied by the aqueduct system during Roman times. This time we are after the green-blue signage. Other colors are for the other two trails. The name Porto Covo literally means the lobster port. It was traditionally a fishing village. Currently, its economy relies mainly on tourism. We came across this tile art outside a shop. The halo of Jesus is more elaborate than those of St. Joseph and St. Mary. This is one of the beaches in Porto Covo that attracts thousands of tourists in summertime. We start our trek at Porto Covo and walk south along the coastline for 20 kilometers, reaching the destination Vila Nova de Milfontes. The plants we see here are rarely found back home, such as aloe and prickly pear. And this ground creeping plant, the sour fig, it covers a large portion of the trail we walk. Their flowers are stunning. However, it is an invasive plant. The entire Fisherman's Trail is 226.5 kilometers long. It comprises 13 segments, and we'll be covering 4 oldest segments. The reason it's called Fisherman's Trail is that historically, fishermen used these paths to travel between fishing spots. This is the Peach Tree Island. There was once a stone bridge connecting the island with mainland. A military fort and a port were planned to be built on the island, but both projects were eventually scrapped. We can still see the fort remains on the island. Had the projects been successful, the structures on the island would be connected to this onshore fort. This historical structure has been turned into an exhibition hall, but it didn't open at its designated time. Car parks are often built to popular beaches along the trail. There are also boardwalks, viewing platforms, and wooden benches. Nonetheless, there isn't a loo available. Wooden stairs have also been built from the cliffs to the beaches. The entire route alternates between sandy paths like this and rocky trails, with constant ascents and descents, making it quite strenuous. We are accompanied by the turbulent waves of the Atlantic and these peculiar yet intriguing rock formations. At the top of the pointed rock, there is a stork nest. Storks usually dwell on trees, electric poles, or chimneys. This is the only region where you can find them settling along the coastlines. And one more thing about storks, they are the birds that bring babies from the magical pond to their parents in Hans Andersen's stories. 2 more hours of walking past the stork nest. We finally finished the walking along the coastlines. Passing through the farmland ahead, we'll reach our destination today, Vila Nova de Milfontes. Let's sum up today's trip. We came across some spectacular landforms, as well as rare animals and plants. And since the trip has been physically demanding, with the strong UV, makes it harder to fully appreciate the scenery. Besides, the final portion of the walk has been a test of willpower. But putting all those challenges aside, this journey has been fun and remarkable. And finally, for dinner, we have baked pork with potato and seafood. And that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.